Hey, what's up, guys? I'm BTC, and I'm joined by Skill, who is a Grandmaster, top 500 player, one of the best in the world. We're going to be going through your gameplay in the Coach and Roast. We're going to try to give you some tips and advice on how you can improve and rank up, but we're also going to be making fun of all the stupid things that you do. Now, before you complain about this, everybody who submitted a video knows exactly what we're going to be doing, so don't whine, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
Gonna opt for that attack Junkrat.
I
see.
A bit over a month, but I went from basically 900 all the way up to almost 1700.
Nice.
All right, make jokes all you want. That's actually kind of
I
impressive.
placed really high, and then I've just been trying to, and I fell real hard, trying to come back from it.
All right, so
I placed 1450 and had no
all
idea
jokes
what I was
aside,
doing, so I dropped all the way down to 900. And
don't play Junkrat on attack.
Yeah, it's at
like,
1926.
being completely serious here, like,
Jeez.
yeah, and then I
if
dropped
you
down to
actually
almost
want
13,
to
so now I'm on my
climb
way back
the
up,
competitive
trying.
ladder, you have to play characters that are powerful and that can actually there's a certain strength level or a certain level of viability that characters have, and Junkrat just isn't there.
Roadhog gets a good
So-
pull, I'm gonna go
Yeah, if you want your highest chance of winning, you must play the best characters to
Now-
guarantee that you
above.
win more.
Yeah. Now, I mean, if you want to do this kind of like an explosive character, just go with Farah, man. Farah is better than Junkrat in almost every way.
And we can see one of the problems with playing Junkrat there. There's a Widow up there, and he can't quite hit her because, well, it's Junkrat.
This Reinhardt is way
Reinhardt
out of
over here.
position. Way out of position. Oh, now your team should be flanking and shooting him in the back, but they're not.
Your team
And-
should actually have won that if, you know, because their Reinhardt is, like, right there.
Okay, now, good. Good. All right.
Also keep in mind that, like, the road is uphill, so his bombs aren't quite, you know, landing where they should be.
Do you see that?
No, what happened? What happened?
He shot the sign and it blew up in his face. All right.
He should throw a trap down there at least, so if he does come out of the room, he'll get trapped.
Oh my God, there's a microwave death trap right there. All right, so another thing to keep in mind, I know we were trash talking Junkrat a little bit. One of the reasons why Junkrat is actually not that good of a pick is because he is really bad when it comes to feeding Zarya bubble. And with the nerfs to Roadhog and the nerfs to Diva, Zarya is going to be even more popular. So just keep that in mind.
Exactly.
Like when you're just spamming those grenades like that, you're basically giving free charge to their Zarya. I don't think he's been using his steel trap that much.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
there it goes.
yeah,
There it
it's
goes.
not.
Let's break through and get
Remember that Junkrat's abilities are off the global cooldown timer, so you can use them back to back if you need to.
I did not see that.
I think instead of making that play where he went onto the point, he should have stayed back and used his tire instead. I think that would have been more productive. Instead, he kind of has it in an awkward situation now where he needs to go in to save his team, but at the same time, it'd be more
All right,
valuable to use
so
tire.
your push failed.
Wow, I seriously didn't even
Your
get
push has
one.
failed. Your team should be backing off. All right, good. Smart. Smart.
You guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Man, I wish more people thought like you.
Yeah, they must have a teleporter. Or a shield gen.
See,
You need to aim a little higher, buddy.
none of those grenades. Yeah, none of those grenades hit.
You got a solo Reinhardt in there.
Yeah.
Now would be a good situation to use tire. At least try to make up for that play that the Reinhardt made. In fact, you could have probably used 2 tires by now.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. So, So here's the thing. And I might make some people mad with this, but I think that the tire is one of, if not the worst ult in the game. And you can't hold on to it. Like, when you get it, just use it. And if you get, like, 2 kills with it, great. But don't hold on to it for as long as you do. Because of the way that Junkrat works, you're going to build your ult really fast. So just use your ult and go. Ooh, both Reinhardts.
Yeah, you can see how much charge he's actually building every time he hits one of those bombs. 10% on that one.
Yeah. Also, you got to be more aware of where you're actually launching those grenades. I know I joked about it a little bit earlier, but ooh. I know I joked about it a little bit earlier, but you actually did a decent amount of damage to yourself in a bunch of different situations because your grenades were bouncing off of a wall and they were coming back and they were detonating near you. So be a little more aware of that.
We're just gonna hold them back, guys.
I actually wanted to go Symmetra there, but
Someone else stole it.
go back to the trusty Junkrat. Roadhog? Question mark?
You're not gonna play Junkrat? Torb.
Torb, of course.
Or a tank.
Well, you have 2 supports, so...
Yeah, you have 2
I go
supports.
Anna, Roadhog, or Diva.
Diva would be the best pick, I think.
Yeah, for the Torb turret and the Mei, Diva would definitely be better. If you didn't have either of those, then Roadhog would be better. Opting for the Roadhog, though, so I mean, it's good enough.
All right, so for attacking, if you were gonna play Roadhog, I think Roadhog would have been better on attack, and on defense, I mean, I would still probably pick Roadhog over Junkrat for defense.
Yep.
But even then, like your picks are basically opposite of what they should have been.
Yeah.
If you wanted to play Roadhog, then you should have done it on attack, and if you wanted to play Junkrat, you should have done it on defense.
Exactly.
One of the reasons why is like for Roadhog, one of the reasons why he's so powerful on attack is because you can get that hook and that early pick, which then turns the fight into a 6v5, and it allows your attacking team to push in and take the point more. Now, if it's on defense and you get that pick, it's good, but it doesn't quite have the same impact because the enemy team can then just wait for their other guy to come back.
That was a vital hook that he missed. He did something a lot of FPS gamers do, and that's they kind of have 2 targets in mind. So because they do that, they kind of aim in between both targets subconsciously.
Yeah, I am really bad about doing that. I don't know if there's an actual term for it. I call it splitting the difference. But yeah, it's basically what Skill just said. There's a target on the left, target on the right, and because you're indecisive, you basically aim for the middle of both of them, and you end up doing nothing. Also, I want to point out that you're doing left clicks at distance, and you really should be doing right clicks.
Yeah, again, he split the difference there, I think. He might have just missed it, but...
Okay, so you basically just did the wrong left and right click on both of those. So you left clicked when he was far away, and you right clicked when he was close, and you did less damage overall because of it.
That Ryan did ult though, which is a plus.
Somehow your team managed to hold it. I have no idea how, but
That's unfortunate.
that's just aim. You just
Yeah.
gotta practice on that one.
Actually running a teleporter.
There you go.
Not quite sure.
I know what he was going for. He was going for the environmental kills.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of people do this. Don't go for the flashy stuff. Go for the stuff that works. I know it's like cool to get the environmental kills, but unless you know you're gonna get it, don't waste an ult like that. Also, this is kind of a little tip. Whenever you use your heal, turn away from the enemy and look down. It makes it really, really hard to headshot.
That Reinhardt wasted another ult. That's 2 in a row now.
Yeah, when you're healing, turn around and look down. It makes it extremely hard for the enemy to headshot you when you're playing Roadhog.
One thing I'm noticing is he's keeping his hook too long. Oh, he also right-clicked. He could have killed the Roadhog.
Yeah.
Remember your hook is like, I forget how the CD is on it.
What is it? It's 6
seconds.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're going to get that thing up all the time, so use it. Keep using it.
Yeah, so in a perfect world, you would get a kill guaranteed every 6 seconds. So you want to use that on cooldown, because if you do get a free pick, I mean, it's wasted time for them.
All right, left clicking again at distance. You should be right clicking.
Yeah, you just opposite of what you're doing there.
All right, good kill on Lucio. Now would be a...
You ulted at 6 HP, which is, are they going to kill you?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Ulting at that low, you really shouldn't have done that.
Yes, they could have breathed on you and you would have died.
Yeah,
but somehow, miraculously, you survived.
Okay. Did he right click right there? Or did
No, he actually didn't click at all.
Good job.
He meleeed too quickly in the first shot.
Oh, okay.
register.
Yeah. Now, this is Hook 1.0. So this was
good job.
this was right before... This was right before the change, so he probably would have gotten some more of those hook kills under Hook 2.0. But all right, so what was he doing wrong? We'll start with Junkrat, I guess.
All right, well, first of all, you're playing Junkrat. Just being honest there. And you were playing it on the wrong side. Again, like I said earlier, that first point especially, that ramp is upward facing. So your bombs are not going to bounce. They're going to bounce back towards you. And, I mean, there were some parts where you couldn't get kills because it's a slow projectile that has a weird angle to it. So you weren't doing much damage at all. And the damage you were doing was against shields. I noticed you did have gold damage, but I mean, most of it was actually just hitting stuff that didn't matter, like shields. Make sure you use your trap and your shift ability as much as you can. They're off the global cooldown, so you can mix them in with each other and without a delay. So you can use that to mix up if you need to. I mean, as far as that goes, I mean, don't play Junkrat and you'll win more games.
Yeah. Well, also you held onto the tire for too long.
You could have had. I think I estimate you could have had 3 tires back to back if you use the first one early. You actually held onto the first tire for way too long, and it could have maybe actually won you the game.
All right. So switching up, Roadhog.
Roadhog. Focus a little bit more on a specific target. Even if it takes a little bit longer for you to actually throw that hook out, make sure you're going to actually hook someone in. A lot of people suffer from that issue where they can't make up their mind and they have to act quickly, so they end up throwing it in between both targets. It's pretty common. Switch up the way you're using your left and right click. You're using your left click for range and your right click for close fire, which it's the opposite. You want to use left click up close. You went for a risky ultimate, or you didn't realize that your health was so low. That could have been catastrophic, but somehow you got lucky and managed to pick up a kill or two with it.
I think that's probably about it. Gonna wrap it up. If you want to stay with the explosive character, I would really recommend switching over to Pharah instead. But that's it. Thank you very much for submitting your video. Hope some of this advice helps you rank up, and hope you got a laugh out of it. If you'd like to have your gameplay coached and roasted, check out the description of this video for more details. But that's going to be it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe because there's lots more Overwatch on the channel. Remember, always blame the controller because it's never your fault.